Hi, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you moms who are going through this season right now. So, if you have an estranged or defiant adult child and you're wondering possibly what they might be thinking, I want to share a letter from my daughter. So, as many of you know, my daughter and I are restored. Our family is restored. Praise God. But my daughter had actually written a note to the members of my group. So if you're not in my Mama Just Breathe Facebook group, you're more than welcome to join. You just go to Mama Just Breathe under Facebook groups and fill out the questionnaire, and you can join and you can read the letter for yourself. But that's what I want to talk about today real quick. So for those of you that are brand new to my channel, I just want to welcome you. My name is Sally Harris, and I'm a mom who walked a difficult road with my own daughter for over 10 years. And while her life was spiraling out of control, mine did the same. And, having my daughter want to write a note to you moms warmed my heart, right? And so I'm just going to give you some tidbits here. If you want to read the whole letter, you can go ahead and join the Facebook group. But yesterday was her birthday. And I posted this because it is something that is going to give you hope. And while our two stories are not identical, right? It's impossible. They're not identical. They could be very different. But at the core of it, I want you to think about that this could be your child speaking on your behalf, like she did mine, in regards to, what her thought process was during this difficult time in her own life. And for those of you that don't know, my daughter did write a book, and we're going to put the link to her book below. It's on Amazon, and it also has an accompanying study guide for those of you that are in groups. And it's being used widely in organizations throughout the U.S. for their staff members. So a couple things that I want to touch on. One thing that really stood out to me in this letter that she wrote was to not blame yourself. She didn't want me to blame myself, and she was encouraging you moms to not blame yourself for what is going on. Another thing she said is to not put your own life on hold. She talked about how she said, when I hear stories about how my mom was not enjoying life because I wasn't there, it makes me sad. She thought that she was making my life easier by leaving because she had some unresolved issues that she was dealing with that I knew nothing about. And so this is something how, she tried to convince herself that I was better off. We were better off without her. And that's so not true. And you and I know that as a mom, but she didn't. And so to not put your life on hold, right? And also to educate yourself on any type of situation, disorder, whatever it is, fill in the blank that your child is going through, and it makes no sense to you. You don't understand it, and that's okay. But what she suggests is educating yourself. And she knows that I did educate myself in a lot of areas, and it made her feel more understood when she came back. So but the biggest thing that I want to leave you with, the biggest thing that she said in this note to moms was that she herself had to put in the hard work for any of this to be restored. So in a nutshell, what she's saying is, don't blame yourself. Don't put your own life on hold. Educate yourself on whatever it is that your child is going through, but also realize that nothing will be restored until your child, your adult son or daughter, is ready to put in the hard work. Now, that doesn't mean you wait to put in your part, to do your work until they're ready. And that's really where the aha moment came on for me personally. She wasn't restored with us when I started getting my act together, when I stopped drinking, right? Alcohol was a major deal for me, and it was destroying my life. It was destroying my health. And I had a health scare, and that was my aha moment. But I realized through that situation that I needed to be okay whether she came back or not. And when you realize that and you start to do the daily work, because it is daily work, and you do the small steps and they turn into bigger steps. And So that's why I do what I do. But this is a beautiful letter to moms. Grab your tissues. But you can join my Mama Just Breathe group. It's a free Facebook a group on Facebook. So I hope that it gives you hope, and I hope that it blesses you. And again, like I said, our stories are not identical, and that's okay. But at the core of it, our mother's heart is identical, right? Our mother's heart for our kids is that we love our children, but we're learning through these trials that we have to have boundaries for ourselves, and we have to take care of ourselves. Because maybe you have other children, maybe you have a spouse, you have other family, you have friends, you have coworkers, you have yourself. And I know a lot of times this can feel very, very lonely, which is why I encourage a support. You need a support system. And so, this Mama Just Breathe Facebook group is a place where there's, I believe, over 500 members now. And these moms are communicating with one another in a safe, private place. It is a private group. It's not public. So just be sure to answer the questions when you ask to join and agree to the terms, so you are let in, okay? I hope you have a good day, and I hope this blesses you.